Okay, so judgment is something that we tend to all do, and we're judging others, but more so we judge ourselves for, the way we look, the way we talk, the way we act, and definitely from our past. And one thing to remember is it is a lower energy, and we want our frequency to be high. In order to be in the quantum field, your energy, your frequency has to be high. Otherwise, you're just kind of, going up and down, up and down. Now, one thing that Abraham Hicks speaks of often is going with the flow, and you're in the river and you're going with the flow. And when you're fighting it, you're going the opposite way. Now, I I heard and read in Paul Selleck's books that you can consider yourself like on a bank and the river is there. So when you're low vibration, what happens is you're on the bank. You're not in the flow heading to your incredible life. So you want to get to a point where you're not on that bank. You're not, you know, waiting for people to, you know, to go past you. When another thing, judgment, when you judge others, you're holding them back too. So one of the process that I'd like to share with you today is definitely a forgiveness one, but I'm going to tell you a story of what happened when I did it. And so with everyone in my life that I had judged, I visualized them lined up behind me, and I'm standing there. I'm on the side, like on the bank, and the river's right in front of me. Beautiful river. And so one by one, I'd bring the people up and I'd have a talk with them about how I felt, and I would forgive them. And so one by one, they were able to go into the river and float away, going to their incredible life. So you work on everybody. And I'll be honest, I saved the best to last. So people that I had a really hard time letting go of the judgment, I had to have a long conversation with them. And it was so incredible because it cleared so much stuff. I was able to forgive them, and off they went to their incredible future. And but I cried so much when I was able to let that go, and it's a total clearing when you can do that. So I highly recommend doing that. The final thing that I had to do was to forgive myself. So everything I've done in my life, now you can go back into the past, whatever. I like to think that everything happens for a reason, and I am who I am today because of the things that happened to me. So I found it, thinking of it that way, I found it a lot easier to forgive myself. Once I was able to forgive myself, then I could walk into the river and float away. And what happens, in what I think about in my mind, is that every time I allow myself, because it is a choice, to get into a lower vibration, I'm on the side of the bank. So that's one thing, one really good way to look at it is you're holding yourself back when you lower your vibration, your frequency. So raise your vibration and back into the flow and heading to your incredible life. It is a really great process to do. I highly recommend it. And who knows where that's going to lead you. But going with the flow is something that is very freeing, and you just don't know what the universe has in store for you. And so it's really important to be in the flow and just be excited that something exciting is about to happen. And I look forward to hearing from you. Leave me a comment below if you've done this process and you really enjoyed it. and you'll feel the difference in your body in the end. All right. So have a fantastic day. Namaste.